rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Okay, all right. Hi guys, and welcome back to P.S. Home Interiors. My name is Ashley and this is Danielle, and in today's video we'll be giving our 5 home decor styling tips. We believe you should love where you live one room at a time, so let's get into it. One of our main goals in home decor styling is to create visual interest. One way is by using varying heights in our home decor. We really want to avoid putting items that are the same height next to each other. Why? Because it's really boring. It does not draw the eye. So we will use accessories with varying heights to help create a rhythm and a contrast. You might be asking how do I do that in my own home? One of our favorite ways to do that is by using books or a pedestal stand. This allows for you to lift some items and accessories higher than others to create that variance in height that will help to make your decor styling top tier. So our tip number 2 is to style in odd numbers. The rule of 3 is a well-known, well-loved, and often strictly followed rule in interior design. Using groupings of 3 implements visual depth and satisfaction. Sets of 3 can easily be implemented into any of your spaces by grouping pieces of wall art, pillows, vases, photo frames, and candle risers. Groups of 5, 7, and 9 can also achieve a beneficial appearance, but most commonly 3 is always the magic number. The reason why we find 3 to be so visually attractive actually has everything to do with the way our mind processes numbers and patterns. 3 is the smallest and simplest number that can form a pattern. A pattern of 3 creates excitement for our viewing. Our third tip for decor styling is to use pillows. Pillows are a very inexpensive way to decorate and style your room. It allows you to add and change color, and it gives you the opportunity to bring in texture and patterns. Another good thing about using pillows is it allows you to bring in our second tip, which was grouping. You can group your pillows with different sizes and different shapes to help create that visual interest. We also highly encourage you to play around with patterns in different textures. Again, our main goal here is we want to draw the eye to a specific place and create visual interest in your room. So have fun using pillows. So moving on into our next tip is to add color. Add a little pizzazz to your space by adding color. You can incorporate color without paint if you're non-committal, like some people I know. Add color through your textiles, a throw, and a few pillows. You can also add a rug if you're feeling bold enough. When you're using textiles, use the rule of 3 while styling. Choose 3 patterns that work well together but don't match, and style them on your sofa, on your bed, for a more cohesive look. If that's too much for you, you can also bring in color through your accessories. Since most accessories tend to be smaller than core pieces of furniture, it's easy to add and change colors as you desire. So before we move on into our last tip, if you're finding this video helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing. All right, so finally, our last tip of the day is add symmetry to your space. For top tier design, you really have to consider balance, and there are 3 types. You have symmetrical balance, which is having the same thing on either side of a focal point. They kind of create mirror images of each other. The second type is asymmetrical balance. This is when you use accessories of varying sizes, shapes, and heights, but it adds interest. And lastly is radial balance. Now this one is a bit more tricky to incorporate into a space, but it is when you use a circular or spiral pattern. It's often used to display things such as an antique spoon collection that radiates out from the center. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. We really hope that you guys found these tips useful and that you can incorporate them in your spaces. Comment down below and let us know what tips you use in your own home. We will see you in the next video.